Ciao beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are having a fabulous week. Today I'm so excited. We are going to make this super cute, super fun, huge, big wreath. In the video I call them garlands, don't ask me why, but I know the garlands is the garland, that is the wreath. So apologies in advance before I tell you now before you watch the video. Also, this can be a crown for your head. Jokes. It's huge, absolutely big. So that's the front and that is the back. I have used a cereals, one of the cereals things on the side of the box, but you can use anything that you want. I had a little accident with the glue, you won't see on the video, but yeah, remember guys, what happens in the craft room, stay in the craft room, okay? Don't tell anybody. Right, keep watching the tutorial guys and I will see you very soon. Okay guys, so today let me show you what we're going to play with. I designed this kit. It's called Autumn in the Field, the Leaves, because this is part of my 3 kits that I have designed for autumn. One is called Autumn in the Fields, one is called Autumn in the Fields Background, and then this one here that I'll show you today, which has got the leaves in it. And the reason, the main reason for me to design this kit was to design something for you guys to create a big paper garlands or wreath. Wreath is probably the best term, because I wanted to create something big. But the good things about this kit, because I'll show you in just a second, these leaves have different shapes, so it's totally up to you. You can have one wreath with the same pattern, so you can create, it's got 10 pages with 10 different patterns, so you can create 10 different wreaths and each one of them has got the same pattern. Or my idea is to create something big that you incorporate all these patterns, all these colors, because they all blend together. So when I designed, and I'll show you, if I show you the leaves you probably see it better. When I designed this kit and I was pulling together all the different textures and background, I wanted to create something that it will blend and it will match all together. So you can probably see better if I put this underneath here. Okay, so I'm hoping they'll fit. Yes, so you can see there are 2 tartans background. There are 2 florally background, 2 geometrical, 1 stripe and 1, I don't know what's they call this in English. 3 actually, because you've got the square ones in here. Then you've got another floral, but more like a paisley. And as you can see, you've got orange, yellow, yellow, orange, grey, green, greenish grey. And all this here is got all these colours together. So I picked this green, this burgundy, this brown, the grey and the yellow. So all these match together and it's been designed on purpose. So it took me quite a while to put all these colors together and to create this together, but I got there eventually. So I'm just going to quickly show you the pages all by one. So the shapes, so you've got 6 different shapes of leaves. So another thing you can do, if you, I just think I might do a video actually, if you do like, I saw quite a lot of on Instagram, quite a lot of you make like boxed cards, so a little box and you got like pack of 10 or 12 cards, like meaning like 3 by 3 inches. So you can fussy cut these leaves and use as a decoration for your cards, so you don't have to make a wreath. You can use them as an embellishment for your cards, bags, journals, any papercraft projects that you guys love. This is probably my favorite one because there is a bit of sunflowers. But how I did it is, again, because I wanted to blend but not to be too much sunflowers on your face, because otherwise it won't work. This is, I love it. Look at that. Love it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fussy cut them all and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I have fussy cut all the page. Well, I've done 3. Now there is this rule on Crafty that everything has got to be in 3s to balance it out. Now I think it's a lot of rubbish, but I do think there's got to be an harmony when you mix different textures and different prints. Now one of the most asked question, and I get, is mostly on my collage videos, you always like how I put things together, and you always ask me, oh Antonio, what is your tip to put things together? And I always say this all depends on what you like. It's all about personal preference. However, there's got to be, again, a balance on how you put things through. Now for this project, you can do anything. You can go mental and make the garlands as big as in detail. You can fussy cut if you've got any flower dies or any leaves dies. I've done different videos on how to make paper flowers, and one of my obsession and it's kind of like, it's something I'd really like to do, but I don't do a lot of projects with it, film it actually, because otherwise it tend to be all the same. But I do like, and actually I do love making paper flowers. So there is a playlist here on YouTube on my channel. I've done tons of videos on how to make paper flowers. I will put a link down below, so you guys, if you've got time, go and have a look. But what I want to show you as well, what you can do with this. Now this is some of my stamps that I put it into category. So what you can do, let me just get a white paper. So this is from don't ask me where it's from actually, because I can't really remember, but it's one of the craft magazine, the freebies the freebies that you get. You actually pay for the stamps, not for the magazine, but anyway. So yeah, so the freebie from I'm kidding, from the craft magazine. So you can stamps pine cones, what do you call this, cones, something with cones. You can stamp leaves. You see on here there is already like a sort of garland, so you can stamp and fussy cut those. Or what you can do as well, I put this part on this envelope, put this together. This is some sunflowers if you wanted to, but also you can stamp pumpkins. You know, if you want to make a proper autumnal leaves. It's use what you have in your craft room. So don't feel like you got to go and buy things. Just use what you got, and that will work. So I'm not going to show you how I glue the leaves into a paper, because otherwise we're going to be here forever. But what I want to show you, and this is what I meant in the beginning of the video. So if you think this group of leaves, this one here and this one here, it's got the same colors, kind of like your yellow and your orange. Then you got these ones here, then you got your greens, and then on here you got your brown, gold, reddish colors, and then you got the black and white and the gray, and that will balance your plate. So you got yellow, green and brown sort of colors. As long as when you do your wreath, and I'm just pretend I'm going to do a small one here on the table just to show you what I'm on about. So if to be fair, it will work better with some white on the background. Okay, so let's pretend. Okay, so I'm gonna take the 3 brown and yellow. Actually, no, start with the brown first. Okay, so you want to position them in 3 separate directions, so again they will blend. Okay, so done that, and I have done that. Then you will put your yellows. Okay, again, what you want to do is to make sure they're far away from one another. Now what you got to look at as well, so that's the same leaves, so I will probably put that in there and put that in here. Okay, so then I do my third orange, which is that, and maybe that. Can put that in there. Then we will add this one here, that one there, that one there. Then put the green, that one there, that one there, and that one here. So what I'm trying to say to you guys is make sure you don't put all the greens in there, all the yellows in there. You know, kind of like trying to spread out the same print in a different part of the garlands. Okay, keep calling garland, it's wreath, Antonio, it's called wreath. Then we pop that there, that popping out there, and this popping up here. What we got left, and then we got the grey. Okay, so we put a grey here, a grey maybe there, and a grey on the other side. Okay, so that's what I mean. So trying to spread and rotate the colors in a different part of the wreath. Okay, so in that way you got a perfectly balanced wreath. Of course, don't look like a wreath because it's all squashed, because I got to make sure it goes under, you know, the rectangular, because the video isn't rectangular. Okay, I hope it helps. I'm going to put it all together and I'll be right back. Okay, so done, finito, finished. So that's, unfortunately, won't fit all in the video, but that's kind of the bottom and that is the top. So as you can see, I put the hole in there, so I'm going to put my little loop so we can hang this on the door. And on the bottom I thought, a wreath is not a wreath without some birds, so I first got them from this page here. This is my front page of the Autumn in the Field digital kit. Is second biggest popular after the Imperial Indigo. So the Imperial Indigo paper pad is the #1 bestseller on the website, and this is the second one. This has only been released a few weeks ago, so thank you guys. I know how much you love this kit. So yeah, so there is a page there with the birds and a collage on the back. So I first cut the birds and put them in there because I thought they'd look quite nice, because they got that sort of shape anyway. Ooh, what are you doing there? So yeah, it's all harmonious. I mean, you can do this sort of garlands with my Halloween paper. You can do anything that you want, honestly, anything. Before we go, I just want to show you one of my creative team members, part of my creative squad, Brenda Clark. She shared on my Facebook. She made a fabulous blue jeans journal, that sort of pattern. She used one on my kit, and I'll show you in just a second on the screen what she made. Okay, so that is my Facebook group, /groups Antonio Makes. So if you type Antonio Makes and type groups, my group will come up. So this is a post from lovely Brenda. In fact, let me read the post first. Posted by Brenda Clark. Have been making ephemera for my blue jean journal. I have used some Antonio's freebie, the butterfly tags, to complement the pockets. Thank you, Antonio, for your generosity in sharing your beautiful creations, and thank you, Brenda, for your creation to what you're doing. So this is one of them. Love it. I love the lace. I love this. So this is really clever, combining the lace with the doily. So I think it's a really interesting combo, because you've got the macro detail in the doiling and the mini details on the lace. I think it's brilliant. Then that's some of the pockets. That's my tags. That's my Imperial Indigo paper. Love that. I love actually how she put it together. I think it works. That's one of the cards. And that's other embellishment. And going back in there. While I got you here, so that's my Facebook group. So if you click on files, this is the recent freebie that Michelle Flynn created. So she created wonderful butterflies. So I put it together into a PDF for you guys. She has used my Autumn in the Field papers, and then she created these butterflies. And she's asked me, can I share them? I said, of course you can share them. at least you guys can use it. So totally free. So go back in there, guys, and you know, on here you see all the, if you click on files, see all the PDFs that you can download for free and have fun. So yeah, that is the garland. Big shout out today goes to Christine. Christine, thank you so much for your comment. I know you enjoyed the Halloween pillow boxes. I will put the comment on the screen now. As you know, guys, I read and reply to every single comment that you guys kindly leave on my YouTube. So thank you so much for the love and support. And I'm often get asked, oh, Antonio, we would like to support you. Leave a comment. That's the best support that you guys can do, because when you leave a comment, you're telling YouTube that you like my content. So push the video up. So thank you. So I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm going to put a picture of what this looks like hang on the door. I will put on my Facebook group and on my Instagram as well, so you guys can see what this looks like, because I'm conscious that you see you don't see the full integrity here on the screen, but never mind. Okay, guys, I hope I gave you some ideas and inspiration for your autumnal / Halloween / do what you want / there are no rules, who cares, Halloween wreath, Halloween autumnal wreath. If you like this video, guys, please consider and give a big thumbs up. Again, it really does help with the video and the channel. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and until Friday, stay safe and well.